Now I'd like to do a little activation a little bit differently here. And I want to speak to you as, I don't know, just your brother. But I want to prophesy. You can have your eyes open if it doesn't distract you. But I want to speak to you as you move in through a new door. Now, some of you, most of us, are not new to this. But today is kind of just a note of formality or distinction or establishing a line of demarcation maybe. So anyway, let me just settle down here and go to my spirit man again. Today I want to declare to you that this is a climactic day, a day in history to write down that even though you've had experiences in the past with the heavenly realms, and even though you and Jesus have had amazing journeys together, this is a day of full permission to move into Father's heart and Father's mind. This is a day to establish forever the oneness that is possible, the journey that you're on, the moving into the integration, the union with Father that He's always dreamed of. Today, I want to draw your attention to His dream for you. His dream was to have this oneness with you. This was His dream from the beginning. I want to highlight this dream is blazing, it's pulsating, it's inviting, it's enticing, it's drawing you in. And it's saying, the light's green, it's time to enter in. It's time to move into the oneness that your Father has dreamed of from before the beginning. It's time to let your hopes rise. It's time to let your faith rise. It's time to throw off yesterday's beggar come through Jesus mentality. It was good, it was right. There was no better way in its day, in its time. And there may be times that we have to revisit that. But it's time to move into the maturing saints that know how to walk with their Father hand in hand. It's time to believe that the storehouses of Father God, the richness of His dreams, the treasure rooms, the treasure troves of Father's dreams are about to be opened to you in magnanimous form. Gestures of favor, doorways opened up, pleasures forevermore that will excite you beyond your wildest expectations. You will be awakened from your sleeping, from your slumber. Awake, you sleeper, awake from your slumber. Latent DNA is being awakened today. Certainly in this season of time, it's being awakened to come into your more full manifestation of the real you. It's time to embrace it. It's time to put off little things. It's time to put off littleness of thinking. No, we don't grasp for something more than we are. Neither do we maintain or stay in yesterday's littleness. We are walking into the large place that Father is opening up to us. I declare over you there's going to be a new grace. I declare over you there's going to be a new access to Father's mind. I declare over you that Father's dreams are going to be more aware, more revealed to you than ever before. I declare over you that you're going to be numbered among the company of believing believers and those who are walking in forerunner status and manifesting things that have rarely been seen on the surface of the earth. I declare that heaven is applauding this very moment in anticipation to see you come into your fullness of the real you. Creation is beginning to experience fulfillment of the groaning that they've been groaning for you to come forth as manifested sons of God on the face of the earth. I declare you're going to begin to answer their groanings and their eager expectations. I bless you today as you look into Father's eyes, that his eyes are going to be more real to you than ever before. His smile of favor over you is going to quiet the fears and squelch the voices that have wanted to distract, and his smile is going to be so satisfying. New tracks to run on, new fuel for your spiritual engine, new dreams to inspire. I bless you today with Father's wonderful pleasure. Now let me just turn back to Father. Father, thank you. God, some new awakenings are occurring. New awakenings are stirring. It's a wonderful day. Probably of all of history, this is a most wonderful time to be alive. And all because of your design, Father. Thank you 1,000 times. Thank you.